came back from my old records and the jacket by the door. You said, take what you came for, like I hadn't been there before. Your new curtains were still moving from the fan above the room, and the radio was playing some fast song out of tune. There was change in your ashtray and someone else's keys, a little sign that somebody had been living easy there with you. There was change in your ashtray, and I knew before you spoke. Some things don't end with thunder, some things end in smoke. You said, don't make this ugly. I said, I ain't here to fight, but your lipstick on the coffee mug is still too fresh tonight. Guitar case from the corner by the wall. You said you always leave too early. I said you never call at all. There was change in your ashtray and someone else's keys, a little sign that somebody had been living easy there with you. There was change in your ashtray, and I knew before you spoke. Some things don't end with thunder, some things end in smoke. Outside, the traffic kept on moving past the liquor store and train. I sat inside my truck a while and let the anger lose its name. Then I laughed at how a few loose coins could tell a whole damn story. A room, a cup, a pair of keys, and all your borrowed glory. I don't need to hear your reasons, I don't need to know his name. You can keep the new beginning, I'll keep the part that stayed the same. I was good before I met you, I'll be good when this is done. And every road out of this town still leads somewhere in the sun. There was change in your ashtray and someone else's keys, a little sign that somebody had been living easy there with you. There was change in your ashtray, but I left the room alive. You can keep that little apartment, I'm taking back my drive. said, don't make this harder, with your hand around your coat. The waiter kept on walking by, like he knew we never spoke. There was rain against the window and a slow song on the bar. You looked down into your glass like it could tell you where you are. That glass you left half full still catches every light. I moved it from the table, then put it back tonight. That glass you left half full says more than you ever could. Some love don't leave in pieces, some love leaves half understood. I paid the bill in silence, left the tip beside your chair. The man behind the counter asked me if you'd still be there. I said she had somewhere to go, but I never said where to, because a man can tell the truth and still not make it through. That glass you left half full still catches every light. I moved it from the table, then put it back tonight. That glass you left half full says more than you ever could. Some love don't leave in pieces, some love leaves half understood. I walked home through the side streets, past the pawn shop and the train. Heard somebody laughing somewhere, then I heard your name again. Not from a voice, not from a phone, just from the way the night went still. Like every empty room in town was waiting for your will. I don't blame you for the leaving, I don't blame me for the pride. We both had something worth saving, we just kept it locked inside. Now I know a heart can break without a single door being slammed. Sometimes all it takes is one goodbye. You never understand. That glass you left half full still catches every light, but I won't keep it on the table just to lose you every night. That glass you left half full will be gone before the dawn, and maybe that is how you know a man is moving on. I raised it once to what we had, then let the morning come.
I saw you through the pharmacy window, standing under that pale white light. You were buying something for a fever, or maybe just a reason to stay out tonight. Your hair was down around your shoulders, your coat was buttoned to the chin, I almost walked inside to meet you, then remembered where we'd been. That light above the pharmacy made you look like somebody new, like every hard word we ever said had never made it through. That light above the pharmacy kept shining on the street, and I stood there with my hands in my pockets, trying not to need. You turned and saw me by the doorway. For a second neither one moved. The man behind the counter called your name, and the whole night changed its tune. You said, I didn't know you still came around this part of town. I said I didn't either, then looked down at the ground. That light above the pharmacy made you look like somebody new, like every hard word we ever said had never made it through. That light above the pharmacy kept shining on the street, and I stood there with my hands in my pockets, trying not to need. Asked me if my mother's better. I said she's sleeping through the night. You said you still think about her. I said she still asks about you sometimes. Then a taxi stopped beside us, and you looked toward the door, like you knew one more small sentence would only make it more. I don't need to pull you closer, I don't need to make you stay. Some people leave the room so softly, you don't notice till the day when you see them in a window under some ordinary light, realize the heart remembers what the hands can't make right. That light above the pharmacy still shines when I drive by, but now it's just a light above a store, not a reason to ask why. That light above the pharmacy can't keep the street away. I learned some things are beautiful even when they break. You got I bought this green dress in the springtime for that dinner you forgot. You said the boss kept you working late. I said, honey, that's alright. But I sat there by the window with the candles burning low, and I learned a woman can smile while her heart already knows. This is a dress I wore to leave, not the dress I wore for you. I saved it for a happy night, but tonight it tells the truth. This is the dress I wore to leave, with my head up and my hands free. You can't keep your borrowed reasons. You can't keep what's left of me. You came in close to midnight with that tired look you wear. Said the traffic was a nightmare. Said you wished that I was there. I said, baby, I was waiting. You said, don't start with that tonight. And the room got so quiet I could hear the ice melt dry. This is the dress I wore to leave, not the dress I wore for you. I saved it for a happy night, but tonight it tells the truth. This is the dress I wore to leave, with my head up and my hands free. You can't keep your borrowed reasons. You can't keep what's left of me. I packed one suitcase by the hallway, left the pictures where they hung, took the record that my mother gave me, and the silver ring you bought. You said, where you gonna go now? I said, somewhere I can breathe. Then I looked down at that green dress, and it finally looked like me. I don't hate you for the leaving. I don't hate myself for staying, but I spent too many good nights waiting on a change that never came. So don't call me when the room gets cold. Don't ask me what went wrong. I was there beside you all along. You just took too long. This is the dress I wore to leave, not the dress I wore for you. I saved it for a happy night, but tonight it tells the truth. This is the dress I wore to leave, and I finally see it clear. A woman doesn't lose herself when she walks away from fear. This is the dress I wore to leave, and the last thing you'll remember, green beneath the hallway light on a quiet night in September. I closed the door without a sound, let the morning find me. Ooh.
You left it by the piano, right beside the lamp and ashtray. A house key on a little chain, nothing much to say. The room still smelled like Sunday supper, and rain against the screen. And I stood there by that old upright, like you had never been. That house key on the piano said more than your goodbye. A little piece of silver truth beneath the yellow light. That house key on the piano was colder than your hand. Funny how a thing so small can tell a man where he stands. I turned it once between my fingers, like it still might fit somewhere. The hallway, the front porch, the bedroom, the life we used to share. Your coat was gone, your books were missing, your cup was off the shelf, but that key stayed back behind, like you couldn't take all of yourself. That a house key on the piano said more than your goodbye. A little piece of silver truth beneath the yellow light. That house key on the piano was colder than your hands. Funny how a thing so small can tell a man where he stands. I called your sister just past midnight, asked if you got there safe. She said she's sleeping on my sofa and trying to catch her breath. I said, tell her I ain't angry, though I might have been a little. She said, sometimes loving somebody just means learning when it's brittle. I don't need to beg you back now, I don't need to curse your name. We both let too much silence walk around inside the pain. So I laid that key back down and let the piano keep its place. Some endings don't come loudly, they just leave a little space. That house key on the piano won't open nothing now. Not the front door, not the past, not the things we talked about. That house key on the piano can stay there till the dawn. I'll leave it where you left it, and I'll learn to carry on. I let the night move on. Mama called me around noon, said the rain came through again. A brown stain spread above the kitchen where my father used to sit. She said, I hate to bother you. I said, Mama, I'm on my way. Then I drove past Miller's Market through a long and gray Tuesday. That leaking roof on Cedar Street let the whole sky in. My father patched it every spring with a hammer and a him. That leaking roof on Cedar Street had me looking through the rain at all the things a man leaves behind and all that still remains. The ladder was behind the shed, the same one Dad had kept. A rusted can of roofing nails and gloves he never wore. I climbed up slow above the porch while Mama watched below. She said he'd cuss at every storm, then laugh when it let go. That leaking roof on Cedar Street let the whole sky in. My father patched it every spring with a hammer and a him. That leaking roof on Cedar Street had me looking through the rain at all the things a man leaves behind and all that still remains. Mr. James came walking over with a coffee in his hand. Said, your daddy fixed this roof 3 times more than any man. Then he stood beside the ladder while I worked till evening fell, and told me how my father sang when the radio played low. You can leave a town for years, you can swear you won't look back, but some old rooms keep calling you through every little crack. And sometimes all the love you lost is waiting in a wall, in a roof, a chair, a kitchen light, or one old Sunday call. That leaking roof on Cedar Street is holding strong tonight. The rain is tapping soft above, but nothing's coming through. That leaking roof on Cedar Street taught me more than I could say. Some things don't need to last forever to help you find your way. Turn the kitchen light on, and I stayed a little while. I found it underneath the receipts in the bottom of your purse. Parking ticket from the west side, dated back to March the 1st. You said you spent that night with your sister, helping her move across town. But your sister called me Sunday, said she never saw you around.
That parking ticket in your purse
told me more than you ever did.
One little day,
one little street, and every lie you tried to hide.
That parking ticket in your purse
was folded like a prayer. But the truth don't need a witness when it's waiting right there. I didn't yell, I didn't throw things. I just sat down by the bed. You were washing up in the bathroom with a towel around your head. I held that paper in my hand till the ink began to bend, and then you walked out and saw my face and knew exactly where this ends.
That parking ticket in your purse
told me more than you ever did.
One little day,
one little street, and every lie you tried to hide.
That parking ticket in your purse
was folded like a prayer.
One little day,
don't need a witness when it's waiting right there.
That parking ticket in your purse
was folded like a prayer. But the truth don't need a witness when it's waiting right there. You said it wasn't what you think. I said maybe that is true, but I spent too many nights making excuses up for you. You reached across the kitchen table like you still could pull me near. I said don't touch me with those hands till you decide why I'm here.
I don't need revenge,
I don't need names,
I don't need to know,
I don't need to know that road.
I just need a little silence
and somewhere else to put this load. You can keep your little secrets, you can keep that broken excuse, but don't ask me to call it love when all you gave me was proof.
That parking ticket in your
purse told me more than you ever did.
One little day,
one little street, and every lie you tried to hide.
That parking ticket in your purse
was the last thing I had to see. You can drive wherever you want now, but you won't be driving with me. I left that paper on the table and took my keys before the dawn. driving west at midnight with your hands tied on the wheel. I was staring through the window, trying hard not to feel. The highway signs kept coming, like they knew where we had been. And the radio kept searching for a station through the wind. Then the radio played our exit right when you were taking it. One old song, one wrong time, and a line we couldn't fix. Then the radio played our exit, and I almost asked you why. But some roads don't need a reason, they just split beneath the sky. You said we can still be friends now, like that word could hold the night. I said maybe when the morning makes this feeling less alive. You laughed once without meaning it, then wiped rain from your face. I looked down at the dashboard and let silence take its place. Then the radio played our exit right when you were taking one old song, one wrong time, and a line we couldn't fix. Then the radio played our exit, and I almost asked you why. But some roads don't need a reason, they just split beneath the sky. Stopped beside a gas station with a neon sign half gone. You bought coffee in a paper cup, I stayed inside alone. A trucker by the counter was humming something low, and for a second I imagined we still had somewhere to go. Maybe every broken promise needs a road to ride it out. Maybe just a question neither one can live without. But I watched you start the engine, and I knew before the light there are songs you hear forever from one ordinary night. Our exit right when you were taking it. One old song, one wrong time, and a line we couldn't fix. Then the radio played our exit, and I let the moment go. You kept driving toward tomorrow, I kept learning how to know. and the road kept moving on. I found it in my winter coat, behind some change and old receipts, a little dinner check from Friday, from the place down on 6th Street. You wrote the tip in blue ink. I remember how you smiled, said, "Don't look so serious," like we still had time. That receipt in my coat pocket still says table 23. 2 glasses, 1 cheap bottle, and a night you spent with me. That receipt in my coat pocket got more honest as it aged. A little proof we had a moment before we turned the page. I drove back past the restaurant. The sign was glowing red. A couple stood beneath the awning with their shoulders closed instead. I thought about walking in there, ordering what you used to choose, but some places keep a memory that you don't need to lose. That receipt in my coat pocket still says table 23. 2 glasses, 1 cheap bottle, and a night you spent with me. That receipt in my coat pocket got more honest as it aged. A little proof we had a moment before we turned the page. Took it out beside the river where the wind was running cold. Read the date one final time, then let the paper fall. I didn't tear it up dramatic, didn't throw it in the rain. I just put it back inside my coat and let it lose its name. Maybe that is how it happens. Not a crash, not a flame, just a little thing you carry till it doesn't feel the same. Maybe every love leaves something small enough to fit your hand, and one day you stop holding it like it helps you understand. That receipt in my coat pocket still says table 23. but tonight it feels like paper. Not the whole of you and me. That receipt in my coat pocket can stay right where it is. I don't need to erase the past to know I won't live in it. Kept on moving, so I did too. I came in from the rain around midnight, sat down by the window wall. The waitress knew to bring black coffee before I said a thing at all. Then I saw your coat by the doorway, and I almost called your name. But you walked in with a stranger, and the whole room changed. That seat across from me used to hold your hands, used to hold your tired eyes and all your little plans. That seat across from me was empty till tonight. Now you're sitting somewhere else, and I'm learning how to watch. He leaned close and made you laugh the way I used to try. You looked lighter than I remembered, like you had left the hurt behind. I kept my hands around that coffee till it cooled against my skin. Some nights you find the truth before you're ready to let it in. That seat across from me used to hold your hands, used to hold your tired eyes and all your little plans. That seat across from me was empty till tonight. Now you're sitting somewhere else, and I'm learning how to watch. The waitress asked if I was leaving. I said not quite yet. She said some people come in here just to meet their own regret. I smiled like I understood her, then looked back through the room. You were pulling on your coat, and the rain had started soon. I don't blame you for moving forward, I don't blame me for staying still. just admitting what was already lost. That seat across from me won't be waiting anymore. I let another lonely heart walk in through that door. That seat across from me can be somebody's tonight. I paid the bill, stood up slow, and stepped into the light. The rain was cold on my face, but I walked on anyway. I found it in the bottom drawer, beneath some coins and old receipts. A silver watch my father wore, with a crack across its face. He kept it in his Sunday suit for 20 years or more. Said time don't heal a thing, son, it just shows you what it's for. That watch my father wore stopped at 2:15. The same old time he left this town and never followed through. That watch my father wore still feels heavy in my hand. Some men leave you with a memory, some leave you with a plan. Mama said he sold his truck and caught a train out west. Left a note beside the radio saying he needed rest. I was barely old enough to know what leaving meant, but I watched her fold that paper twice and never speak of him again. That watch my father wore stopped at 2:15. The same old time he left this town and never followed through. That watch my father wore still feels heavy in my hand. Some men leave you with a memory, some leave you with a plan. Winter by the courthouse steps, a stranger called my name. He had my father's eyes somehow, and a limp inside his gait. He said, I knew your daddy, son, back when he played downtown. Then handed me a yellowed photo of him smiling with a guitar. I don't know if I forgive him, I don't know if I need to. Maybe every man is running from a thing he never knew. But I wound that old watch slowly and I heard it start again, like a little piece of silence, learning how to make amends. That watch my father wore started ticking in the rain. I stood there by the courthouse and let it say his name. That watch my father wore still feels heavy in my hand, but I ain't carrying his leaving like it made me less a man. Walking on. Miller's cleaners had my number pinned beneath a plastic sleeve. The girl behind the counter asked me, "Sir, you still want this?" I said, "Yes, ma'am, I guess I do." Though I had nowhere else to go. Then she handed me that blue suit you picked out long ago. I wore that blue suit to the courthouse, same one you said made me look right. Thought I'd wear it at our wedding, never thought I'd wear it to goodbye. I wore that blue suit to the courthouse with my hands shaking by my side. Funny how a man can dress his best for the day his dreams go dry. You were waiting by the hallway with your sister and your coat. I had practiced being calm, but every word got caught in my throat. The judge called out our last names like he had said them all his life. Then you looked up just 1 second and I saw the end of mine. I wore that blue suit to the courthouse, same one you said made me look right. Thought I'd wear it at our wedding, never thought I'd wear it to goodbye. I wore that blue suit to the courthouse with my hands shaking by my side. Funny how a man can dress his best for the day his dreams go dry. Square. You said, I hope you find some peace. I said, I hope you get there. Then you touched my sleeve real softly, like you still knew what it meant. But some things don't come back together just because they almost went. I don't blame you for the leaving. I don't blame me for the pride. We both carried heavy silence till there was nowhere left to hide. And maybe love is not a promise. Maybe it's a room we lose. But I'll always remember your hands straightening out that blue suit. I stopped beside the river after, let the engine cool a while, took off that tie you always hated, and gave the sky a tired smile. Then I folded up the papers, put them deep beneath the seat, and drove through every green light like the road belonged to me. You said made me look right. Thought I'd wear it at our wedding. Never thought I'd wear it to goodbye. I wore that blue suit to the courthouse, but I walked out on my own. A man can lose the life he planned and still find his way home. That blue suit hangs inside my closet, but it doesn't own me now.
Check cash in place on Monroe, had one light burning blue. I walked in with my last paycheck and a rent bill overdue. The diner closed last Tuesday, left the girls without a word. Mr. Hall just locked the front door like none of us were hurt. I had tips inside a coffee can and $3 in my purse, but the landlord take that notice up like he knew which day would hurt. At the check cashing place on Monroe, they don't ask why you're late, they just count the bills real slowly and take a little off the weight. At the check cashing place on Monroe, I got enough to make it through, but I left a piece of my like you had never left me there. You said I heard the diner close down. I said news travels fast. You said I meant to call you sooner. I said that's always in the past. At the check cashing place on Monroe, they don't ask why you're late. They just count the bills real slowly and take a little off the weight. At the check cashing place on Monroe, I got enough to make it through, but I left a piece of my pride right there beneath that blue light too. You offered me a ride home. I said I can walk from here. You said don't be so hard-headed. I said don't act like you still care. But the rain came down in buckets, and the bus had passed me by. So I climbed into your front seat with my money folded tight. We drove past all the old places where we used to waste our nights. The bar beside the railroad, the corner with the broken light. You said I'll never stop loving you. I said that may be true, but loving ain't the same as staying, and you know that better too. At the check cashing place on Monroe, I learned what hard days cost. Not every dollar gets you home. Not every love stays lost. At the check cashing place on Monroe, the rain was coming through, but I walked inside with nothing and walked back out with me. Light burning blue on my road. On my road. On my road. On my road.
I bought you flowers at the bus station. 3 red roses wrapped in twine. The lady at the stand said, pretty ones. I said they ought to be this time. You were leaving for your sisters, 2 towns over, maybe more. And I had spent the whole damn morning trying to find the right words for the door. The flowers at the bus station never made it to your hands. I stood there with them shaking, like a boy who had no plan. The flowers at the bus station started losing all their red. By the time the bus pulled out, there was nothing left to say. You saw me through the ticket window, but you didn't wave me in. You just held a little suitcase like you had already been. Somewhere far beyond the highway, somewhere I could never go. And I knew that love gets quiet long before it lets you know. Well, the flowers at the bus station never made it to your hand. I stood there with them shaking, like a boy who had no plan. The flowers at the bus station started losing all their red. By the time the bus pulled out, there was nothing left to say. The driver called the final boarding, and the rain began to fall. You stepped up, then you turned around like you heard me through it all. I almost shouted I was wrong, I almost ran across that floor. But some apology arrived too late, and some people need the door. I left those roses on the bench beside a man asleep. He looked at them, then looked at me like he knew what love can keep. I said, take these home to someone. He said, son, I got nobody. Then he smiled and held them close like they were worth a little money. The flowers at the bus station never made it to your hands, but I carried what was left of us as far as any man can stand. The flowers at the bus station faded under morning rain, and I finally learned that loving you could not make you stay the same. Red roses by a bus stop. Hey, and one long